Ladies and gentlemen,
we are here.
we are the Outrageously Chaotic Podcast. I am Nate Outrage. He is.
The chaotic one, Nick.
And my God, I actually said it right this week.
That's all right. We keep getting better and better every day.
Yes. Yes.
All
and
right.
welcome to the show, everyone. And welcome, Nick. Welcome again this week.
Yeah.
How have you been this week? How's everything been?
Ever since last week, I mean, not that everything is bad, but it's just, I'm good. Just working hard, trying to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do, keep myself motivated.
Right.
Because again, I'm just not as motivated.
Right.
But I'm good. I'm good. I'm not 100%, but
Right.
because nobody's ever going to be 100%. You can say oh man, I'm 100% happy, but no.
There's never really 100%.
No, I mean,
you can get close to it, but there's never a full 100%.
Yeah. So today's topic is going to be about wrestling.
Mostly wrestling
me.
whatever else kind of comes down the line.
If we get done talking about wrestling, we'll just shoot the shit.
Right. But I guess we could start with. You didn't see any Extreme Rules, did you? Like any clips or anything on Twitter or anything?
No, I didn't really get to look too much of things up, and then I saw bits and pieces of things throughout Facebook, but nothing oh man, let me just check this real quick.
Right.
Same with NXT. I was gonna watch NXT, and then I was all right, yeah. Like I said to you the other day, I'm yeah, I'll watch it. Okay, it comes on at this time, USA. All right, cool. I'm gonna watch it. And right after that, I was just it just zoned out, and I was oh shit. I guess not. I guess I forgot to watch it yesterday. So
it's alright. Luckily,
but that's okay.
Huh?
You watched it, right?
Yeah, I watched it this morning after I woke up. I made sure to watch. I watched that and AEW back to back. So
yeah,
hopefully
I did watch AEW last night, so we can definitely I can actually chime in on the topics and stuff versus being on NXT. I'll be oh okay, because NXT I haven't watched in. Well, actually, I haven't watched it since they changed it from being a little segment on Raw and SmackDown to what it is.
What it is now.
Yeah, so I haven't been able to really watch NXT. I'll see different things, but the only person I know currently is because he's fresh faced is Braun Breaker, which is a dumbass name.
Yeah.
It's a stupid fucking generic name that is just ridiculous, but that is what it is. And then Eli Drake, aka LA Knight.
Yeah.
Those are the only two that I truly know. Other than I do remember that one Rascals tag team. Well, it was a trio at one time, but then
and then they got split up. Because
and
Trey is still
the
an Impact and all that stuff.
So one of them stayed in Impact, the other two went to NXT, which kind of sucks, but I guess it is what it is, because all three of them were good from what I've seen, bits and clips of them.
Yeah, they're really good, it would have been better for all three to go, but I understand Trey probably wanted to stay back and do some single stuff, or whatever they wanted to do. So there was that, and they did have a segment. And here's the thing, NXT, now that Vince is kind of taken over it, since it's on USA, and he's probably in charge. He's probably been in charge of it for a while now, but just now getting announced. But because there's been a whole rebrand thing and
NXT 2.0. Just call it NXT. Why call it 2.0? And the color change.
The color change is Oof, that reminded me of SummerSlam. That's SummerSlam colors.
Like everything about NXT 2.0 brand change to me is like no. I miss the black and gold brand, even though it's more yellow. But I mean, I miss the black and gold brand, and I miss the way that they actually cared about the wrestling, not the storylines. Even though storylines are great because that puts up good feuds, it's more of just like they get to showcase their talent, not just hey, I'm gonna challenge you for the title, or hey, come shave my back, put anal cream on my butt for my hemorrhoids. Like, I mean, no. Like,
how did we get to hemorrhoid cream?
wasn't there like there was ass cream? I know that they did that back in the '90s, and it was funny, but they weren't like heavily based off of that stuff. Like the whole FTR, like man, when they were there, like the last bit, they were shaving backs. They were talking about their butt cream or whatever, their preparation H, all that kind of shit. Like stuff that's it's funny. Don't get me wrong, it's funny, but you're basically cycling the same material, just throwing it to different wrestlers.
People, yeah. And do you think they've been able to shake that WWE off of them, like all that stink?
For all those people,
yeah,
like FTR and stuff, yeah. Like FTR is doing a whole lot better. Are they happy? Maybe not.
Right.
They may not be happy of how they're being treated because of, but they may be. I mean, who knows? I'm not them. I'm just from a spectator point of view. It's more like, I mean, granted, just like in any industry, you want to be the top person all the time, no matter what. And if you're not, then okay, you get mad and butthurt. But for me, we'll go on to AEW and all that stuff in a little bit.
Of course.
But like WWE, man, I know I keep shitting on it every time, and that's okay. I don't mind like hearing people backlash at me like, oh, you're blah 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 blah, and like WWE sucks. The way they are creative, their creative view sucks. They have so many talented people. Yet, and I get it. They focus mainly on their money makers, but the storylines are trash. For example, I did see the Finn Balor type stuff with the demon and the whole breaking the ropes and all that shit. Like, no,
that was
why? Like, why did you have him flop around while his whatever played or a heartbeat played?
It was like. Ding, ding.
And he's just like flopping around.
Yeah.
Flop.
Hey man, he was being resuscitated.
I know, I get it. Demon powers. Oh God, he's got demon powers. He's the Demon King's and
it's Demon Finn, his second wind.
He's the demon's child. He's King's child. Oh my God, he's the Demon Power. Like no, to be honest, like they did put on a good match. Like from all the bits and pieces that I did see of that specific stuff.
Oh yeah, the match itself was great. From what I saw, it was great.
Like, I mean, Finn Balor himself, he's a good wrestler. He just they don't do much with him.
Yeah. I feel like on the main roster they use him as like the really good guy that enhances their main guys.
That's what they do with all the NXT call-ups. Every single NXT call-up that you have ever seen come up to the main roster. Some of them get good pushes, but then they get to a certain point. They're like, okay, the hype is there for the month that they've debuted and they're doing good stuff, And then after Vince is like, okay, I think their 15 minutes of fame on the main roster is up. Let's elevate them down. Like let's escalate, down and become, our talent is going to be escalated to the top while de-escalate. And
Right.
it's just.
He just wants his main people to be on TV, basically.
And I mean, right now, that's why they're making just specific talent from. That's why the whole rebrand changes. They're not going to do any more indie wrestlers or like big name wrestlers.
Well, that's funny they said that because Joe Gacy is an indie wrestler. Andre
Right,
Chase
yeah.
is an indie wrestler. If I'm not mistaken, Carmelo Hayes was an indie wrestler. They got all these indie wrestlers still in there. Ciampa was an indie wrestler. They can't tell.
Right.
Like, no. So.
Well, I mean, if they've already had them in there and they're like, okay, well, we're going to use them to enhance or, throw them in there for whatever. But to me, like, they're no longer going to pick up the big names that are going to draw money because, oh, wow, they're famous on the indie scene, so we're going to pick them up just so that way nobody can have them.
Right.
That's exactly what they did with all the people. They just picked them up, like Adam Cole. Like, they've done good things with Adam Cole in NXT. They've done good things with, Roderick Strong and all that. Like, they're doing good things with certain wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
But then they shit on them when they get to the main roster, or they have them they want them to change. Like Keith Lee, man, the Bearcat stuff, okay, cool, I understand it's in homage to another wrestler that was the Bearcat, but
back in the day.
like,
I would have preferred. Well, first off, with the name, I don't mind the name. The name doesn't fit at first. So change it around a little bit because it says it would work better if it was the Bearcat Keith Lee.
Oh yeah,
Bearcat
not Keith Lee, Bearcat, or Keith Bearcat Lee,
yeah,
or whatever.
Hey, Alter Nexus coming through.
Oh snap! Hello.
Yeah,
but just I don't know, man. Like I just from a standpoint of things, she asked how you feeling, so I'm gonna let you answer real quick, and then I'll get back on topic.
Okay, cool. I'm feeling all right. I think y'all already know I had a seizure the other day, the other day, and so I've just been healing most of the day. So that's about it. So I'm doing pretty good actually. Better than yesterday for sure. Stuck at the ER where they just wanted to test everything when I just wanted nausea medicine. Like I sat there all day, literally all day with this damn IV in my arm. Just, bro, I'm just here. Oh, she's asking about you too.
Oh, how am I doing? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you
doing
too.
good too. I'm good. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm good too. If you haven't caught up with our last podcast, I was going through some personal issues of just depression. But I mean, I'm not that I'm better. Like it's still there, but I'm not like. I'm actually a little bit more motivated than I was before, so I'm better. But yeah.
Which is
So,
good. But
to get back on the topic, like I know that from my views, man, I can't get into something that's so cheesy and stuff that it's like, man, okay, like you're gonna put this crap out here and expect your loyal, dedicated adult fans to be like, oh yay, I love Bearcat, yay! Like, no, I'm not. No, or NXT 2.0 is gonna be nothing but
hey,
whatever colors. But no, I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't get behind WWE a lot when they throw out shit.
yeah, you're right.
But 'cause I'm about the. Like, I do love storylines, don't get me wrong, but if they're played correctly, if they're done in heavily scripted bullshit where you're like, okay, here's your script, read it, you've got like 10 minutes. And you have to say this word for word.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, where's the passion?
Right. There's some good. There are some angles on there that are going good right now. Mandy Rose, she just went back down there and has her own woman trio thing. Just now they just started beating on Frankie Monet, as you probably remember as freaking doggone it. I forgot her name for a minute.
What was she in NXT
she was in Impact at first.
Oh, okay.
She was Huela Loca. She's
okay.
Yeah. You know, Johnny's wife. I hate to say that, but you know, Johnny Mundo's wife.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Taya Valkyrie. There we go.
Okay, Taya Valkyrie. That's better because I know Taya Valkyrie, but I was like,
that's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Speaking all that Spanish stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, she calls herself the Huela Loca.
Oh, I mean, I heard Loca. I mean, that's crazy, but I don't know what else she said.
The white crazy chick. Basically.
Oh, the white crazy.
That's what she calls herself, basically. The white crazy chick.
The white crazy bitch. Crazy white bitch.
Basically.
It's like the crazy white bitch. Okay.
Loca. Yeah. See, Loca is anyway.
Loco.
Yeah, Loco is like male type thing.
I know.
Eyes. Yeah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But oh yeah, of course.
I'm gonna focus.
I'm gonna focus on this chat.
I'm gonna focus over here, like fuck girl.
I almost fell. My damn rolling shit. My desk just started rolling. I said, "Oh shit."
Oh shit. Oh shuck it, duck it down.
Oh god.
But no, I mean, like I said, WWE is just the way they do their storylines is kind of just complete shit. Like I hope, like with Alexa Bliss and that doll being ripped up, this is like a whole new way to just reinvent herself or whatever into something better.
Yeah.
Because like this whole she should have split from the Demon when she like cost him that match, and then they let him go, and then just like, oh man, it just, I don't know. I honestly, it's not that, I am listening to the conversation over here too. Ah, hit my elbow. I'm okay.
I heard that.
But I'm just dropping elbows on my TV tray. Yeah, right. TV tray. I got a little TV tray right here. I was eating cookies before we started, so my little TV tray. I just dropping elbows like Dusty Rhodes.
Had to show it who's boss.
Yeah, but no, just many different things. Like I saw, what was it on Raw? I saw there was an angle where Shayna Baszler came back and like beat up Eva Marie, which I think is awesome because Eva Marie sucks. So her breaking her arm like that was the best part of the entire thing that I've only seen bits and pieces of.
That's why they brought her back, because they know we don't like her.
Yeah.
And she's really good at that. Like she's really good at just relishing in the hate. Like I'm sure she's a nice girl, whatever. I don't know her. But wrestling wise, dear God Almighty.
Yeah, you got to like.
But now it seems they're going to start. They're going to start using her as like comedic relief type thing, because Charlotte just disrespected her so much on Monday. Just wiped her feet like she was just trash. It's like, who the hell are you?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember, because you say you saw clips and stuff, but Piper Niven had a good match with Charlotte, pretty good match, and then Eva Marie came out afterward and attacked Piper. And
are they still calling her Dewdrop though? Right? Yeah.
Dewdrop.
I don't know, like why? Like again, that
I know
just, why?
Because they dumb.
And just Dewdrop. Why Dewdrop? Out of all the names, you could have let her keep her name. Like, I don't know. Oh.
But
so much negativity I can say. I gotta stop being negative.
it's alright.
Well,
Hydrate with, well, he had milk, so.
pretending. I'm
He
pretending.
needs some milk.
I don't have anything except for just a little drop of milk. I don't feel like getting up and leaving, so
Yeah,
my hydration is gonna die. I'm gonna be like this.
Yeah, no. And if I drink water, I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom again. So I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom, and I already run to the bathroom enough on this stream. So
Yeah, you do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it's cool though, man. I mean, you're hydrated. That's all that. Basically, you just drink water. Y'all better get used to getting up and getting a drink. Nah,
there's one right there I could grab, but
I'm too lazy. Let me stuff my mouth full of cookies, cause
Chips
no
Ahoy.
brands, no brands. Can't show the brand name. Sorry.
he just did, dude. No,
But no, I took it away though.
but,
I got a cookie to hydrate.
Right. But on the Braun Breaker or whatever, yes, that is a goofy ass name. However, he is very, very good. For 6 months worth of training, that is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Ridiculous. From what I understand, he was in the NFL, and he is Rick Steiner's son.
Well, yeah, I knew that part. Like,
Yeah.
why couldn't they just give him the Steiner name? Like, why? I mean, I don't
Maybe they're
understand.
trying to distance that from it. I don't know, because they don't really have a good relationship with with Scott. So I don't think they want to even talk about the Steiners. So that's just me, though. I don't know if I.
No, you're probably right. I mean, Scott Steiner is a weird dude, man. Talking about that. Yeah, 33 1/3% chance of me kicking your ass, and that's 7%.
That shit went viral.
Like that mathematics thing, man, that really messed up his career, because he, like at first it started to make sense a little bit. Like at the beginning, he's like, okay, there's 3 of us, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning, which is, yes, that's 1/3,
Yeah.
sure. And then all of a sudden it's just like, blah, 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 blah. You take that percentage, if I go this percentage, and that's me kicking 67%.
And that's what made it so legendary. They've been redoing that every now and again on Impact. Petey's been doing that on Impact because he's been back, and he had the thing. It's like, well, you know what? It's 1/3 chance, and he just starts to go off on that promo.
That's nice. But no, yeah, like Rick Steiner is like I heard it best from something. They got rid of one Braun and brought another Braun.
Right.
You got
And
Braun Strowman's gone, and then Braun Breaker. Like,
I don't think that's not an accident. That's not. That's a shot at Braun. Like.
Yeah, and even then, like, I mean, it's almost too goofy to not like see that it's a shot. Like it's so goofy. Like just
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. I'm gonna give you the BB. Ah.
The Butterfinger.
Just be like the Butterball, and just jump off the top rope into a senton. Butterball. That would be a good move. I think when we get trained, I'm just gonna be like Butterball and just yell and just reverse coffin drop.
Right.
Just instead of going backwards, go forward.
Right.
Do the reverse coffin drop.
Right, and we just plop down.
Hands up.
Oh God, stiffened.
It's like, oh my God, he did the butterball. Why is it called the butterball if he's like a plank? I don't know.
I don't know, JR. It just happens.
That's just how it is. By God, King.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
no, what?
on what do you think of Kyle? Well, you didn't see it, but Kyle
That's okay.
O'Reilly is basically the only one of the Undisputed Era left in
Oh, in NXT
NXT.
and in WWE, right? No,
Yep,
no.
in
Well,
WWE. Yeah, because Bobby's gone and Adam's gone. So.
well, you got
Um,
Roderick Strong because now
oh
he's in
yeah,
the
I'm sorry, no,
Diamond. But
Roderick. Yeah, he of course has the cruiserweight championship with that whole
yeah,
new
Diamond
yeah,
Mine or
Diamond
whatever.
Mine.
Yeah,
Uh,
which kind of
it's cool. It's the
yeah, it's
thing.
cool. It's just I don't know. For me, the Diamond Mine, like when I first heard about it, I was thinking totally different.
I
And
thought I was
then
gonna. I
and
thought
then
it was
when I
gonna be a
saw him, I was
whole other
like,
person.
okay, Diamonds in the Rough. Because I'm trying to remember if that's what he was in like TNA, like the old TNA stuff. Because I know there
I'm
was
not
Diamonds in the
sure.
Rough with not Simon Diamond. Was it Simon Diamond? I think it was. I don't know. There was
Not
a
sure.
guy. It was like Elix Skipper and a couple other people.
Oh
They
yeah, I
were
remember
like
those. Yeah,
diamonds. It was either
yeah.
Diamonds in the
Simon
Rough or
Diamonds. Yeah,
yeah,
Simon Diamond and something. I don't remember, but
Elix Skipper and I don't know. If
yeah.
anyway, it just made me think of that like old TNA. Like man,
I was worried at first that it was gonna be Tessa
mm,
because she's the undeniable thing or whatever. So I thought that was her. And when I found out it wasn't, I was so happy because I was like, we don't need that nuclear shit over here. but but with the diamond diamond and rough, it makes sense that now with Malcolm Bivens because he's been all the guys he's been managing at the time to this day now is all been about gruff and just like very physical wrestling style. And so
yeah,
now he just got together this whole perfect like dirty wrestling type group. Roderick at the helm, and then you got I can't even remember the Japanese guy's name, but he's definitely somebody because he's like always just kind of like Arn Anderson, kind of just coaching there. And then
yeah.
they got a tag team for it, and then they got a girl for the women's division. And I think she
Yeah,
was an MMA fighter, if I'm not mistaken.
possibly. And then, but you were talking about that one girl though.
Um, oh, Electra Lopez. Yes,
Yeah.
she showed up as the new help, like basically help against Hit Row for Legato,
Hmm.
um, being Santos Escobar and his hitmen basically, and they brought her in to neutralize the girl in a Hit Row. Her name B Fab, and
Hmm.
it's a good little match. You can tell, they're both well. B Fab being very new, you can tell, but I always I give grace where it is to be given because if they're new, I'm going to give them that grace.
Right,
so,
right.
but they did good. They did good. It's a no disqualification match, so they put their stuff out there. They went through tables, all that good stuff. They put it out
Yeah.
there, and Electra won. Um, very dominant, as in like wrestling style. She's very thick, very muscular, very power game like. And again, it could have gone either way. It makes sense that Electra won because BFAB, we only saw her like once, I think, like last week to show she could wrestle, I guess. Because
Hmm.
up to now they were like, oh well, we never seen her wrestle though, blah blah blah. And then so they gave her a match to show she could, I guess, and Electra won that,
Hmm.
and we'll see how that that's like, to me, that's one of the more long standing feuds in NXT right now is Hit Row and Legato.
Okay.
It's just like clash of cultures, it's really good. It's really good. Uh, Now, let me see. Then I think we already talked about the MSK.
A little
Um,
bit, but we didn't like talk about how they were talking about the tag division because that's what you told me. Like
yeah,
they came out and talked about the tag division.
yeah.
I'm
Basically
like,
saying,
okay,
one to find out who's next on the docket, basically, and
because they're the tag champs, right?
yeah, Yeah,
Okay.
they are the champs. They just beat.
That's right. I remember now because I remember seeing them pose with Triple H because they won the titles.
Yeah,
So yeah, now I
yeah,
remember now.
and
Who are
it's
they gonna pose
interesting.
with now?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, who are the champs gonna pose with now? Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon's gonna be like,
Oh God.
no, it's still gonna be Triple H. But
Yeah,
anyway,
but
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, you're fine.
It just dropped in my head like, who are they gonna pose with now? Even though, you know,
It'll
it's
still be
always
Triple
Vince.
H, like you
It's
said.
always
Like,
Triple H. Just hey,
yeah,
giving a thumbs up.
it's already an iconic picture. Like nobody cares about Vince these days. To take a picture with
Yeah.
Vince.
Yeah, if you're gonna take a picture after winning a title, it's got to be Triple H with the thumbs up. Like he's good. He did it. It's great.
Yeah. Right.
And they're all doing their thing. He's just like ah.
All the
Thumbs up. Oh, you're gonna do that? Okay. Ah. Anyway.
But yeah,
they came out. Who were the tag teams that came out? I don't know.
Grizzled Young Veterans. I don't know if you know them.
I know a little bit about it.
Yeah,
I do.
Very good tag team from the UK. They're very, very good tag teams. Like very solid, like in-ring stuff. Very British style wrestling. For those of you who don't know, that British style wrestling is very technical, very mat based. So you're not going to see a lot of high flying stuff usually. Now there are some that do, but a lot of the more traditional British wrestling is going to be very hand to hand and very, 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 very mat based. So
yeah, and the high flying moves that they do, it's for a reason. It's not just like, let me just do this 450 splash out of nowhere because hey, I can do that. So let me show off that I have this high flying abilities.
Right.
You do like a 450 corkscrew. Call it a random like lariat thingy, and then all of a sudden we're good.
Yeah.
Slap lariat on it, and it'll be all right.
Right.
Did you say that lariat?
I love a good lariat though. Oh man, let's see. I'm trying to remember what else happened. Well, of course, Kyle O'Reilly went against a guy named Ridge Holland, kind of another huge power guy from UK. He's basically Pete Dunne's bodyguard. Pete Dunne.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pete,
yeah.
Oni, and who's the other guy? The British dude. The British dude that tags with Oni Larkin. Danny Burch. Thank you. Danny Burch.
I didn't say anything.
No, I just said it. I just said it.
Like, thank you.
Thank you.
Danny Burch. Danny Burch. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for telling me it's Danny Burch. I didn't say nothing. But you're welcome.
But yeah, Danny. But it was only Pete though. Pete helped him out, but he still. Kyle got the roll up, and then after, of course, Ridge got mad, so he jumped Kyle, and then Pete get in there to jump Kyle as well. Kyle didn't really get no help, so
Interesting.
That.
Kyle has no help now that he's gone from the Undisputed Era, and basically Undisputed Era is gone anyway.
Yeah.
Like half of them are gone anyway, but interesting.
Yeah. And to me, it seems he's going to be more focused, like he's a scrappy dude. Like he's not going to be like it's going to be a different Kyle O'Reilly than we've seen for a while. It's going to be. It's basically. I hate to say it like this, but we'll see. We're basically going to get face Kyle because this is the stuff that I remember seeing back in ROH. Whenever he was a good guy. So we're gonna start to see that part of him, I think.
The good guy.
Yeah, good Kyle. Or cool Kyle, the way they want.
Yeah. Cool Kyle.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing denim jackets or denim vests because they're not jackets. They cut off the sleeves, so it's a vest now.
Yeah.
And he's all like, yeah, check out my vest. I'm cool. Hey.
You're right.
I've seen him walk out only once after because he was going against his tag team partner, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, that's right.
He was going against Adam Cole
back then. Yeah, no, I thought it was Bobby Fish. Was he
Was it
going
Bobby?
against Bobby Fish at one time? Or maybe he came out and talked about how they're like, we're done
Pretty much.
as a tag team. Which, I mean, that was probably the send-off. Like, hey, man, I'm out.
Right.
I'm leaving now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
And now
but
he's with MLW. Bobby Fish is with MLW, so which is cool. But let me see. The main event of NXT was Raquel Gonzalez versus doggone it, was against. I just saw it today. What the hell?
it's all right. No big deal.
Well, she won anyway, so she kept the title. Oh, Frankie Monet. Thank you.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. We were just
You're
talking
welcome.
about earlier.
Yeah, gotcha. You're welcome. I reminded you subconsciously,
yes,
like telepathically, I reminded you.
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, that's what it was. I reminded you telepathically, you're just like, what I remember, and then you're like, got it.
Boom. But yeah, it was a good, also a good match.
Yes.
Frankie always can roll really good women's matches, and very powerful woman as well. Just whenever she comes with her moves and everything, very good as in like heel wise, just can make you hate her like just bitch basically.
Okay, she's just like, oh fuck you, I hate you. Like that's how I feel about that girl off in AEW, that Jade, I think her name is.
Jade,
that tall girl, that tall lady. Hate her. I legit like do not like her character, and I do not like. I mean, if that's just how she plays and she's actually really nice, cool. But like, I legit do not like her character. Like, she has that smug look on her face, like I'm the shit. Like, no, you're not. You're not the shit. You're a piece of shit, but you're not the shit. But that's just anyway. We'll like I said, we'll talk about AEW here shortly. But
which is basically in a few minutes here because that was it for NXT.
Okay, so like I said, NXT I only know like very little people because what's his name? Cameron Grimes, wasn't he? Who was his? It was like Trevor something in NXT, not NXT, in Impact.
Yes, he was. Trevor. I keep wanting to say Trevor Murdoch, but I know it's not Trevor
Murdoch.
Man,
that he's in NWA as the champ, man. That's awesome. Like he has that old school.
Now? The world champ?
Yeah. Oh, either that or like one of the champs.
I thought he was the U.S. champ or the North American champ.
Either way, he's got a championship. That's all I know. Trevor Murdoch's got a championship, and I'm like, hell yeah, that's pretty badass. Because he looks like one of those old school NWA looking dudes.
Right. He basically is.
Yeah. Like I'm surprised in a way that FTR didn't go to NWA.
Right, they're
the old school.
They're so NWA, like
right. They're like they would fit perfectly in NWA,
right?
And with their style of old school tactics and old school hard knocks but I mean, I understand why they went to AEW, and it's better, but I mean, it just
probably the best tag team on the show. I think probably one of the best tag teams.
Yeah, like. They were fools to let them go. They were fools to let a lot of people go in WWE, but, I mean, again, got to cut costs, and they're cutting people that really, like, I don't know if they're just like, I don't really care, and, oh, well, you want out your contract? Let me think about it. Nah, we'll keep you for a little bit longer, make you suffer. Right. But anyway, on to NXT, AEW, from NXT to AEW. I did watch that.
Right. So now
every Wednesday, I always watch, not always, because there's been a couple times where I missed, but most of the time I watch AEW. So now I can actually chime in with everything. I don't remember the actual matches order. I just remember certain stuff. So if you remember the match orders, cool.
Let me see. I remember it starting off with, let's see,
Either it was
They have,
the
of
dark,
course. They have,
not the.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, it was Cody Rhodes in them, right?
Yeah, Cody.
Yeah, because CM Punk came out, did his little commentary, like strut down, like, "Oh, I'm going to commentary, cool." Which I don't dislike it, but I don't like it more. I like it less, but I don't dislike it. Like, it's cool, but I don't like it. You know, I'm not neutral either. I guess I'm more on the dislike side, but it's cool. Like, I think it's cool, but I don't see why it's necessary to have them there.
On commentary or just
on commentary. On commentary. Like, when he's on commentary, I don't find it necessary because I don't think he's done his homework as well as he should. If he's really going to talk about people,
right?
I don't think he's done his homework. I think he's just there to, like, possibly go as a commentator instead of more of a wrestler.
Right.
Which that's cool, but again, you got to do your homework if you're going to talk about people, because the way he talks is just like, yeah, he's got talent, but like, okay, if you're wanting to wrestle him, and if you like any of the guys that he's named, that, oh man, I'd like to wrestle this guy and that guy, like he was talking about throughout the times that he's like, oh man, I could see myself wrestling Adam Cole. I could see myself wrestling this guy. I can't wait to wrestle this guy. And like, to me, it's just, why are you on the commentary booth talking about yourself and your whatevers versus actually giving these guys the major credit? So like the opening part where he just came in like that, I don't think it's necessary.
Right.
But yeah, then it's the Cody Rhodes Nightmare Family.
Actually, it was. I just looked it up here. It was actually Adam Cole versus Jungle Boy.
Okay, yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
It was a good match too. I mean, and it's perfect because Jungle Boy is the perfect person for Adam Cole to mess with first, because he is such a fan favorite. So that's just a perfect. Perfect like target for Adam Cole to go after first.
Yes, it's perfectly like to get that good heel heat. Yes, because so Jungle Boy is by far like the fan favorite of, like, he could be the face. If they had to choose like an actual face of the company, I believe Jungle Boy would be one of the at least the top 5.
For sure.
Who could be the face of AEW? It's because we were just talking about WWE just a few moments ago, so my brain is like, WWE. But no, AEW, like, that was a good match, and there was some, like, really good kicks in there, and, like, different sequences that they would do, man. Some of those were really good. And then, but yeah, I like, I don't have favorites necessarily, but I do. But I don't have favorite. Like, I like all talented wrestlers. Like, if you are talented and you can catch my eye, like when Adam Cole's music, I was just like, like whatever his opening thing, I can't understand it. yeah, it's just like, I'm just like, yeah, I don't understand what it says sometimes, but yeah. And then whenever he's sitting there and he's just like, boom, and I'm just like, I did it too. Like, Adam Cole, baby, and I just, all that stuff, I'll do it because it's cool. Like, it really, like, it's one of those things. And then Jungle Boy's song comes on and I'm just like, whoa.
Right. I don't even know. That's a song I don't know what they're saying.
Well, it's technically, it's like, it's either Tarzan, like Tarzan Boy or something, like, it's a song about like, not necessarily about Jungle Boy, but it's like a Jungle Boy-esque song that represents his exact character. Like, it fits perfect because of the way that it is. And it's an old song. So it's like,
an old song. I know that.
Yes. Oh yeah. It's an old song. It's like either in the 80s or like very early 90s.
It does sound old now that I think about it.
Because I don't know if you've seen that Tim Allen movie where him and he has a boy that's
Yeah.
in a tribe. Yeah, I
yeah.
think that plays, and if it doesn't, then I can't remember what kids show, movie it plays. But that song is in a kids movie. I just can't. If it's not that movie, I can't remember what movie it's in. But yeah, it's basically it's an old like it's good for kids songs or like kid movies that are about the jungle and stuff because it talks about the jungle and stuff. I can't remember the name of the song though, but it basically fits his character perfectly. And hey, she's still with us. Cool.
Hey. All right. Thank you, Nexus, for staying with us. Also, real quick, shout out to you for being our new follower. It's up here on the corner there.
Oh.
Yeah, she followed us a while ago.
You just now became a follower? Just
well, it's
now?
been about, let me see. I have the thing here. She's actually been a follower for a while now.
Yeah, but it says new follower. So she's a new follower, not an old follower.
Newest. Officially.
Oh, officially.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll accept the officially follower versus being a follower before and now. Okay, but still, just now, out of the whole entire time, just now. Okay, I see how it is. Anyway,
Yeah, it's about
cool.
yeah.
But no, like a lot of the songs, like even Orange Cassidy's song is an old song. It's a real song. Like they paid the rights for it and everything. Like there's very few wrestlers that have like obviously CM Punk and but I think CM Punk like owns the rights to being able to have that song because he's such good friends with the
lead singer.
in Living Color or not in Living Color or whatever something called crap. I can't remember the name.
In Living Color is the band.
Is it? I thought that was the name of that TV show.
It is, but it's both there.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I know I don't usually step away, but I'm gonna plug in my thing real quick so I can charge my computer because it's getting pretty low.
Oh, no problem.
So I'm gonna step away for just a brief moment.
All right, no problem. Well, I see nothing but ass.
Okay, hold on. Okay, see, it wasn't that long. But, anywho, so yeah, that was a great match. Jungle Boy always delivers a good match, I think. Even when there are botches, it's like, you can still overlook those because of the fact that he performs better and stuff. And then, obviously, Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby.
Baby, just the two fingers. Adam Cole, baby.
And
what's for lunch?
Right, I was just about to say.
I beat you to it. I heard it coming out your brain. But what else? What was the second match? I think that's whenever
the second thing was the Elite coming out.
Oh yeah, well when they came out, that was okay. I mean, it was pretty good the way they came out, and they were enchiladas.
Enchiladas, nice.
Down here in Tejas, we love our enchiladas.
Right.
But yeah, that was a good little thing, and Brandon Cutler, shut up, Brandon.
Right, they treat him so bad.
I know, right? They treated him. And the knock was like, "We're gonna get the best promo ever."
Knock us out.
Like,
you're like, huh?
It's like me? Oh, okay. Silence! He's like, turn around, silence! Like,
Hey, we got a new follower. Fire
whoa!
Ice Lee.
Is that the Darkwing Duck song?
Here it is.
Nice. Nice.
Darkwing Duck.
Dangerous. Okay. Let's get dangerous.
It's not supposed to be going this long.
Well, welcome new follower. I am glad you are here. Say some stuff in the comments so we can like interact. Because we love to interact with our people.
Fire Ice Lee.
Oh, and my editor has joined the room after the editor is in. What'd you do, like set it on the entire song?
By accident.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Alright, give me a second. Okay, it's over. No, that was a good little segment. I kind of hoped that CM Punk would have stood up and kind of did something, but again, CM Punk is there for himself, in my opinion. Not that that's a bad thing. I just
Right.
He kind of is. Oh, I don't even know if he's like actually there for himself, but he just hypes himself up, or at least his potential matches. That man, I could potentially face this guy. I could potentially face this guy, and just the things that he does is kind of like.
Right.
But again, that's just because it's. I mean, he's back and he's just kind of there. That's what I feel like. He's just kind of there for right now. Like, yeah, he had that awesome match with Darby Allin and stuff, and.
Then he had that good match with Hobbs too.
Yeah, he had that match with Hobbs, and it was good too, and just the different things, which it kind of sucked because I got spoiled.
No.
I had a spoiler happen to me that day before it was even ready to happen. The whole like TikTok ruined it for me because again, people are watching it live at their hometown and whatever, so they're chatting away and doing stuff, and sure enough, because my TikTok is mostly wrestling and fishing stuff too, but that's beside the point. But it came up and I was just like, what is this? Like, wait, who? I thought it was an old clip, so I watched it and I didn't realize until like I saw exactly what it was, and I was like, oh damn, he won. Okay, so that whole time I'm just sitting there watching, and I was like, because my girl loves to watch AEW now. She loves CM Punk, and like it's kind of funny. Like I've drawn her back into I should say, because she used to love wrestling back whenever. I would say like I said, I think before it was like the whole like. I think it was the era of the Fist, the Big Show Fist, that era of SmackDown and stuff. I think that's the era that she used to watch around that time.
Yeah. So perfect time.
yeah, the good stuff. Because it had King, like, she mentioned King Booker last night, actually. She was like, who's that guy with the dreads? And he wore a crown. And I was like, King Booker? And she was still describing. I was like, King Booker. And she was like, yeah, I hate that guy.
That was his job.
It was like, yeah, well, yeah, back because, again, when you're a kid and you're watching it, you're like, oh, yeah, I hate that guy, boo, and you don't understand. And even though we don't understand fully, we're a little bit smarter and a little bit wiser of what goes on in the fan world of professional wrestling. We're not like, if we had the insides, we probably wouldn't be right here where we are. We'd probably be out there doing our thing.
Somewhere else.
Like, we would probably be doing our thing. And, but anyway, like I said, it was a good segment. Daniel Bryan coming out and did his thing, and Christian and Frankie and Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt all coming out to do the whole like, oh, we're gonna
help.
Yeah,
we're gonna be the backup. Basically.
Jungle Boy came out all holding his neck like
right,
which was okay. I mean, at least he sold it. He didn't like run out with them and like act like he like no sold his match. He actually came out like, oh man, I'm sore, like, oh. coming
Right.
down, I'm coming.
He's still gonna help even if he's hurt.
Yeah, which was good because I mean I've seen sometimes I'll see those types of things where it's like, oh, your team comes out and then you come out like, yeah, I'm running. Like, dude, you just had a match where you just got your ass beat. You're
Right.
supposed to be like injured or whatever, hurting. But anyway, yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm taking up all the time,
No,
man.
no, you
I'm
good.
the one that's talking so much, and you.
No, well, you watched it. You actually watched AEW, so I want to actually get your you talking some more on it.
Okay.
Oh shoot, the wild wolf following us.
We're gonna take another forever wrestling duck dance.
About a minute, basically.
I can actually dance, guys. I'm just messing, but I can actually dance. Hello, what is this? Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
That's an emote.
Oh, we're getting someplace. We got 2 new followers in one day.
Right? Ain't that some stuff? And that's thanks to Nexus, by the way.
Yes, I know. It's always. Those are But there he goes. Suck it. No, but so what else? What was the next actual thing?
Let's see.
Crap.
Well, my phone died, so I can't tell. But
That's okay. We don't need it. I know that like the Lucha Bros were talking at one point.
yeah, Lucha Bros. We're talking in
Andrade El Idolo. El Idolo.
The Idol,
I'm just gonna call him Andrade.
basically.
It's the idol, Andre.
Hey.
Andrade. But
Nexus is still alive watching us.
I'm live and watching y'all. Alright, she's live. I'm gonna have a cookie for the people that just became followers.
Just for a thank you. A cookie for a new follower.
She is for cookie is good enough for me.
Oh, we're being hosted.
Oh! Woo!
Oh.
Alright, maybe we can actually have a good interaction with some fans. I mean, we are interacting with our fans too. But anyway, so that was okay too. Andrade's still trying to get them to join, which I'm pretty sure they will eventually. But that's not here nor there.
I did like how he dropped Chavo though. It's like, I can do this shit by myself. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah. He's like, I don't need you. I don't need the Guerrero name.
Right. I got my own name.
I can do it on my own.
Yeah, I like that. And then of course, what was after that?
I think it was
Jade, Nyla, and who was the third woman in the middle of that?
oh shoot, I can't remember.
It was a three-way. Nyla, Jade, and somebody else. Thunder Rosa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's gonna happen, I believe, on Rampage this coming Friday.
Yeah.
So there was like a hype moment for that.
Yeah, that's right.
Which should be pretty good. So.
Yeah, because I like Thunder Rosa and Nyla Rose. Like, I feel like with Nyla Rose, they kind of dropped the ball, man. Like she was.
Yeah.
And I said that already. Whenever she lost the title, like she's the powerhouse. She's like Kong, like Awesome Kong. Whenever she was in TNA, which I remember, Awesome Kong came out for a little bit and then like left for her baby, and then she came back and like, but that's not here nor there. But Nyla Rose is like, she's a good powerhouse heel that makes you like just despise her.
Yeah.
she honestly doesn't need Vicky Guerrero, but because Vicky Guerrero is like just annoying as fuck. Yeah, then yeah, she definitely like it helps.
Easily.
Yeah.
But like he said, Nyla could do it without
Yeah.
Vicky easily. But
Yeah.
but that's gonna be pretty good. Let me see. Of course, there was another hype package of Ruby and Britt Baker. They were going back and forth on that.
Yeah, that was a good, like, watching them, like, I knew Ruby wasn't gonna win, but that's okay because like that match was good.
Really
like when
good.
I watched it back, it was really good. Like I watched the last week's what they call it, the shoot, I forgot what they called it. They hyped it up as like AEW's
the Grand Slam thing.
Yeah, Grand Slam. Yeah, I watched both nights and they were like.
It was great. It really was.
Like the Daniel Bryan versus Kenny Omega, I was like so hyped for it. I was expecting a little bit better.
Well,
for what they did, it was great.
That was probably I hate to parrot a whole bunch of people, but that was definitely probably one of the best AEW matches.
Oh yeah, hands down.
100%.
Hands down.
And
but also
the fact they opened the show with it too.
Yes,
Can't nobody follow that.
I know that kind of made me a little upset, but that's okay. It's just because of the fact that they hyped it. Like they could have saved that.
They really could have.
And made it more special. Like throughout the night, have different teases of like, hey man, I'm gonna, or whatever. Like just different teases of something to kind of hype it up. But hey, that's okay. No big deal.
Right.
They showcased the women better, so I mean that's okay.
For sure.
The main event was the women, and that's all that matters. They hyped women better than they do in WWE.
I'd say that it just started going that way because I think I said this before. I feel like the women's division was like falling to the wayside a bit because the championship wasn't there a lot because of Hikaru and Riho over in Japan and everything, which is fine, but like. That means the championship isn't present on TV. So, and plus, for some reason, the women weren't getting a lot of TV stuff going on. And now they're finally getting things going on, getting actually good feuds going on.
Yeah.
And like,
especially now that Britt Baker is like, she's the perfect heel champ.
Like the best one.
Like hands down, perfect.
Like we could all feel it too whenever she was trying to be a good guy. It's like, no, this ain't her character, bro. This ain't her character. No offense to her, this ain't her character, bro.
Yeah, she's better as a heel than as a face, and I mean, and there are some people that are like that. Some people they have to force themselves to be like if MJF were to ever go face, it would be. I believe that the only things that would change would just be the fact that he's facing a heel, and that's about it. I don't think anything needs to change for him because he was still just kind of like The Rock. The Rock, whenever he was heel, he would make fun of people. When he was a face, he would make fun of people. So I don't think MJF would change, but I mean, I think it would be a lot harder for people to like him. Like he would have to legit have some. Like they would have to do something so perfect and like for him to change into a face that
it would have to be like a soul changing angle or something like that.
Oh yeah, like something has to happen to where because like I hate his character and it's great because I love it because I hate his character. I hate his character so much.
Yep.
And like
and the way he just talked about Darby's uncle and shit. Oh man. And Darby, and the way Darby just, you're not gonna break me. You're not gonna mentally break me, because that's
then
what.
He ran.
yeah.
Like how you gonna run right after you? Like, oh, you're not gonna mentally break you? Fine, let me physically break you. That's what I thought the angle was gonna go when it was like, okay, I can't mentally break you. It turns to Wardlow and. Yeah, all right. I was like, all right, he's gonna physically break him. Nope, let's go. Let's get out of here.
He's probably got something else in mind or something. Probably gonna try to get more in the mind, but.
Well, I think he can mentally break him, but the fact that like he mentioned something so serious, like that's a serious issue right there. Alcoholism, drunk driving, death, that's all serious stuff. And like him, like granted, again, AEW, like wrestlers in general, pro wrestling has done that for
eons.
years. And by chance, if they get the okay, then they, hey, how far can I take this? You know what? With me, you can take it however far.
Like with Joe and AJ.
Yeah.
Boy, that was nice too. Hey, hey AJ, how old girl Wendy doing? I said, oh shit.
Yeah, and just different things like that. Like however they are comfortable with, like the wrestler themselves are comfortable with their personal lives being outed like that. If that really did happen, I'm not saying that it didn't or did or whatever, but if that really did happen, like them outing it like that was just, that's great heel heat for, and it's more sentimental stuff too, because it's like, man, you really feel for the face, and it's like, okay, that's why he's drug free.
Yeah. Because Darby did tell that story. Darby told that story a while ago that that's why he is the way he is. And
well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, the fact that, like, again, it's just when you mention it, and then somebody, like, even if you didn't mention it, and they're like, I heard from an interview way long ago, the reason why you're this way is because of your dead uncle. Like, oh shit.
Right.
Like, hey man, that's personal, man. But that was a good angle though. That was really good.
That was.
And
we'll see where that goes. I think now I don't know where they were trying to go with those diamond rings, because this is about the third time in about 20 years that they've even said anything about that diamondite ring.
Right. Like so, that ring, they haven't done anything since MJF won it.
Right. And like,
I don't know. Like, to me, I feel like that ring was supposed to represent something, and it really just
fell through.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? That was kind of dumb of us to do.
Right. But now MJF just has it by himself, just like,
but he's still, I'm still the diamond champion.
Right.
Like, okay, but what does that mean? What does that mean? Are you gonna get your opportunity
shot or something like that?
Is it just a ring because it's a ring? But like many different things that just, it's okay to have plans fall through, but at least don't mention the stuff if you're not going to really truly do anything for it.
Right. I'm pretty sure there's something that's going to be involved with it, but they just don't know quite yet, I think.
That's true, because AEW is more of a long-term booking than a short-term.
Very much so.
So their way that they're doing it, is more like, let's see what the future can hold with this down the line. Like, I wonder, because didn't they change it from, I know that the TNA title, the TNT championship, they changed it from the red, wasn't it black?
I think so.
Now it's white. Yeah, now it's white because of Miro. So I wonder if they're gonna keep changing it throughout, like, almost like a customized belt instead, like the TNT champ. Like, it's gonna be like the Spanish God, like probably whatever Sammy Guevara is gonna do with it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but I kind of like, they had it, and then obviously due to Brody Lee, they changed the color, not because of him, but because of that legacy. And like shortly after him losing that title, he passed, that they're like, you know what, we're going to change the title. And I thought it was going to be like completely like this, a whole new title name and everything, but no, they just changed the color, which was cool. It was black. It was nice. It looked better. And then Miro won it, and now it was white. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but like, now that Sammy won it, what are they going to do? Like, that, honestly, it shocked me whenever he won, because I thought that maybe they were going to get like so close, and then right at the last, like, we've only got well, technically it doesn't end until TV time ends. So they can still go on forever. But like
Right.
just right around that last minute of TV time
Right.
is I was like, okay, they're gonna turn it, and Miro's gonna just out of nowhere do something, and he's gonna win. Or like when Fuego came out, I thought maybe Fuego might have turned, like my turn, as like a backup plan of what would have happened. But no, he didn't turn, and that was great. Like that's cool. Um, but when Sammy won, I was like, oh man, whoa! Like I even told my girlfriend, like, dude, like I'm speechless because I wasn't expecting that. I legit did not think he was gonna win.
Right.
Not in a
I,
bad way, but I just
yeah.
didn't think he was gonna win.
I got spoiled. I
Ah.
was since I was at the the ER all day. I got home. I opened my phone and for some reason it was on my notifications for YouTube. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
Spoilers happen all the time. Like I used to hate spoilers, but now that you can't really like truly get away from them unless you stay off social media until you finally watch things.
yeah.
It like for example the that new Squid Games. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's on Netflix. If you've heard of it or no.
It sounds familiar. Sounds
It's
familiar.
on
Squid
Netflix.
Games.
All of TikTok is like going crazy about it. They're doing like the little kid games. They play like all these different games,
Huh.
and when you get eliminated, you die. Like you legit die.
Oh
And
shit.
so most of the time, I was watching like every like so often they would, because it's so popular. Every once in a while, I would see like the red light green light game,
Mhm.
because that's the very first game. Then it goes to some other games, but I'm not going to spoil it too much. If you decide to watch it, like for me, if you do decide to watch Squid Games, I recommend it, man. I
It's
do.
good.
I don't recommend a lot of things because I'm not like too critical, but I'm a very critical person when it comes to like wanting to. If I like it, I'm gonna push for it. If I don't like it, or if I'm like I'm not gonna follow this trend, like I didn't want to follow the trend. My girlfriend put it on, and I was like, oh my god. Literally, I was like, oh my god. TikTok made you watch it. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, all right, all right. That's fair. You okay? As the as the show started going more, I was like, okay, I can get into this. I can. Okay. So I did. I got drawn in. And one spoiler I got was who the host was, the actual host itself. At the very last episode, they show who the host and who created the
The whole game.
well the not the Squid Game, but the game show that the game that they're playing, all those stuff. Who created their reason for being there was the money. This guy had shit tons of money, and he's like, I have shit tons of money, what can I do with it? Like, what is it? Best thing he said was, what's the difference between a poor person and a person with all the money in the world? And basically it's their life kind of sucks. They have like one person has everything in the world, and but nothing to like be
Share
happy
with,
about.
yeah.
Yeah. And then you got a poor person that has nothing and is not happy about. Like, so I don't know. Anyway, point is that's a good show. Like I recommend it.
Two sides of the same coin, basically.
Yeah, but I recommend that show, Squid Games. I don't like it wasn't because of TikTok for me. It was
Of course,
because
yeah.
like I legit actually watched it and not just fucking TikTok, because I'm one of those old school man. I don't like to follow trends. I really don't. I don't like to follow trends. I'd rather be a trendsetter than a trend follower. So but I ended up watching it and I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
back to the wrestling stuff because I got distracted.
No, that's okay. Like you said, it's
I know,
outrageously
like,
chaotic.
I know. That in our name says it all. Outrageously chaotic podcast. We're just all over the place.
And always
That's why
will
I'm the
be.
chaotic one, because I'm I'm all over the place, and you're the outrageous one. So
we're both all over the place.
I mean, we are.
There
we
are
are,
no
but-
boundaries in this place.
No. But no,
Let's
like
see.
the Cody Rhodes and whatever that
Oh,
one
yeah.
dude's name is.
Cody
when,
and Arn and
Yeah, when I think, the black guy got the win. I forgot
Big
his
Shotty.
name. I can't.
Big
huh?
Shotty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tagged himself in and got the win.
Yeah, got the win, but Arn is like, I don't deal with losers, or I don't
Yeah.
coach losers. Like after that match, like he basically was like, Cody, you got to stop. And to me, and I know a lot of this has been going around with about Cody Rhodes and like his relationship with the Young Bucks and all that. Like and people feeling like he's basically rode their coattails with the Bullet Club stuff and like basically used that popularity to gain his like whatever, because you don't have the Young Bucks TV show or you don't have the Kenny Omega reality TV show. No, you have the Cody Rhodes family TV show.
Right.
It's not that I hate Cody Rhodes. I honestly don't like him either. Like
Right. Just indifferent.
yeah, I'm just like, man, like just hearing stories about how he was in high school. Still
She's
here,
still
welcome,
here.
still here. I mean,
Thank you.
if everybody's still here, I don't know
Thank
how many
you.
people are here. If it's only just you, or if it's everybody, who cares? I don't know. 3 people, 4 people, 1 people. I don't know. 1 people,
One,
one
two,
person,
three.
1 person, 4 people. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
For
All the
life.
people. But no, like Austin Creed talking about Cody being a fucking dick whenever he was in high school and they
Yeah.
wrestled, and he's just like, who the fuck are you? Like he wasn't, important to all the way up until now, where he's really not, like in the BTE stuff he was there for a little bit, and then all of a sudden he just faded away.
Mhm.
And he was no longer in BTE segments and stuff. And then now they're all not really, they're EVPs by name. Just the name EVP. That's all they are now.
I
Like
agree.
all of them are just EVPs. I don't know if you've heard any of that recently.
No, I knew they were all like executives. I just didn't know.
Yeah,
exactly
no,
what
that's
they were
just a
doing.
name now. It's all Tony Khan. Tony Khan has the say. It's like
Oh, of
Vince
course.
McMahon.
Yeah.
Tony Khan is the Vince McMahon of AEW, but better, because he actually cares about the fans and he actually cares about putting on a great product versus.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
tell. You can definitely tell because
Because he's a fan.
Yeah.
He's not just some, in the know. He's a fan.
right.
Like, I don't think he knows fully. I think he's just in the know of what he sees
Mhm.
and has
He
the
likes-
money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think he's in the know of the actual business, which is great because he has people that are in the know,
Mhm.
and like the Young Bucks and Kenny and Cody too, but like, I don't know, Cody kind of rode the coattails to
Very much.
like skyrocket his own career. Because if you notice, like now he's losing more, now he's like, ever since Malachi came, it's been like not a downhill for him,
Mhm.
but it's been like a put in your place type of
To
thing.
be honest, I haven't seen Cody win in a long time.
Well, that too, but also just putting him in these super high segments
Mhm.
with no reward versus what he's doing now, and kind of like he's gotten knocked off his high horse and now he's like, okay, well, people are now putting him down here whenever he was putting himself up here.
Mhm.
That's great because he needs that reality check.
Mhm.
And
Well, it's funny because just seeing him go through from one feud to another, losing each feud, I'm just like, what's the point of this? What's the point of it? Like,
yeah.
there's no point. No
Yeah.
point.
And like, I know that they compared him to Triple H burying talent, so that's why he got the whole sledgehammer whenever he was in the past and broke, like, oh, I'm not that king. But I mean, he is, but he isn't burying talent. He's burying
himself.
He's burying himself, but he's also burying the talent because he's putting himself. He's trying to put himself over more than the talent. And even if he loses, he's still making it a point to show, like, whatever you've done, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm still better than you. Okay, yeah, you got the win, but I'm still better than you. I let you win because that's how TV works. That's how I feel.
Right.
But I don't know. Anywho, what else? What other matches were there? I think there was. The Hardy Boys, or not Hardy Boys.
Hardy Foundation.
The Hardy Financial Order, or whatever it's called, versus the Dark Order. That was a good match too.
It's really good. Nice little homage to Brody.
Yeah. Now I will say the only thing that I didn't really like. There was a few things I didn't like, but the main thing I didn't like is how his wife, Brody's wife, came out. She was, not that she's not a good actress or whatever, but like the way she came out, it was almost like she was scripted to go out there and like, you know, you guys gotta stop this and you need to get out there and blah. So it wasn't that she was a bad actress. It was just I felt the, like, just I felt the hey you, like I felt her putting on the show.
Right.
Even though she, like I said, she wasn't a bad actress. It's just I felt like, oh, she's putting on a show because, you know, like -1 coming out and throwing those papers. That was great.
That was great. Yeah.
That was great. Like that was good. Like, wham!
That kid is the best.
But at first I thought his mom was gonna like when she turned around, I thought she was gonna grab the papers and be like whack whack whack. But instead, she did something else. But yes, like when Brody Lee Jr. did it, I was like, yeah, fucking throw those papers.
Oh man.
But yeah, there was still that tension, which I knew there was. I knew there was gonna be, but I think the way that they brought it back was okay. I don't know. I felt a little indifferent about it though as well. But I mean, it was still good. Like I enjoyed it. I'll let you speak a little bit more because
no problem. I was listening to you because you know.
I know, but man, I can chat on for days, man.
And I'm the same way. I could chat wrestling all day.
But we haven't really gotten your perspective. Most of it has been my perspective. So you got to talk about your stuff. I know I let you in a little bit, but then I cut you off, and I'm like, so I'm gonna be like, huh? All right, go ahead. Give your perspective of what you feel.
Remember, it was overall. It's always a good show. Overall, like everyone has a nice equal shine. I feel like in WWE, it's always either 1 or 2, 3 people having that shine. In AEW, at least, there's all these young guys that are getting TV time at all times, and like folks that aren't even signed get TV time. So it's like, it's good stuff at that time. And then Leo Rush came back. Leo Rush coming with that little program. No. You don't like Leo coming back?
I really didn't see what the hype is about Leo. Like, I don't. I mean, he kind of reminds me of ACH. Like, ACH was cool up until he did what he did and bitched about his shirt. And even if it was more than just a shirt, but that's the most memorable thing I can remember of ACH, of him bitching about his shirt being racist, even though it was just.
It was questionable because it was that big like smiley shit and the way he didn't get no answer the way he did, but.
But he smiles like that. I mean, I get it. Like I'm not against it. I'm not for him. But like, just I see both sides. Like they made the shirt because he does like to smile a lot. Like he does have that big cheesy smile, and we're not even going. But he is who he is. ACH was when he did wrestle, he was okay. He was good wrestling. But anyway, Leo Rush, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't feel it.
With him, it's like I don't know where he's gonna stick because he likes to jump around a lot these days.
He does. He does. And
so I'm trying to figure out because he said he was going to retire and then he pops up again out of nowhere. So I understand it.
New Japan.
Yeah. So it's just like, where are you gonna go? Like, you gonna go there? Or did you want to do like a Moxley thing and work everywhere or something, or what?
Yeah. Yeah,
so we'll see.
I mean, I think maybe he does it for the money because he needs money, and everybody needs money. So I think he does it more for the money versus the love and passion for wrestling. Like, it might have been at one time for the love and passion of wrestling, but I think now it's more for the money. Like, let me just go everywhere and try to get my name out here so I can make money.
Right.
Versus let me go out here and do what I love against all these different opponents that I would love to have dream matches with. But I mean, again, Leo Rush, I don't feel it. I just don't feel it, man. I don't feel it.
Not a Leo fan.
No, not at all. Like, and it's not against him. Like, I've seen his work is good, but
it's insane. It is insane.
Yeah,
like,
his work is good. I give his work top notch, but just I don't feel the character. I just don't. I don't know what his character's supposed to be exactly. Is he supposed to be an arrogant?
Pretty much, just arrogant. Like rich dude,
cocky ass motherfucker.
Basically, cocky kid, basically.
Cocky.
Which he was. 22 years old and you're that good, you're gonna be cocky.
Well, yeah, but I mean, come on now. I'm sure he's paid his dues, but I need him to pay more dues on a reality check and kind of like, knock yourself down some pegs and be humble that you're actually getting experience and you're actually getting opportunities. Don't just, granted, it's his character, so I'm sure he, outside of it, I don't know how he is outside because I don't follow his stuff, but I'm sure outside of wrestling, he's probably a great guy and he's probably got, love for his fans, but his character itself, I just don't feel. And that's the only thing I don't like, is just his character. I don't vibe with it very well. And that's okay. It's fine. But again, and that's probably his job, is to make me hate his character, and he's doing it. And if that's what he's supposed to, if he's supposed to be a face, then he's doing a shitty job.
I don't think so. He's always been, to me, he's always been that heel character.
Yeah, it's always been that little loudmouth chihuahua.
Now, I did used to see him in the Indies. He was good. He would be faced there a lot of times, but that's because of his moveset. He's very high.
Oh yeah, I mean, so that's anybody on the indie scene. ACH was a beloved,
I remember.
Or like,
yeah, I remember.
Who else? Adam Cole and them, like they, all those, when they were on the indies, they were like, woo. You know what does suck? I read exactly why they don't use the final countdown, is because it costs way too much for only to get played 20 times.
Right.
Like that's like I'm so like, I wish they could have at least did it for his debut, just to pay for the debut.
Right.
Just a little, just that debut of, and even if it was just a little part that got, because you can only do a certain amount of seconds until it gets, you got,
Yeah.
we're going to sue you for whatever, but so whatever amount, it should have been like, it should have transferred. I don't know. It would have been great if Daniel Bryan would have came out with the whole final countdown thing.
Right. That would be nice.
And I even hyped it to my girl. I was like, man, if I hear the final countdown, you are going to see me flip shit. I still flipped shit when he showed up. But it wasn't as monumental. Like, it was just, I was like, oh shit, he's here, yes!
Right.
But if I would have heard that final countdown, I would have been like, it's a final countdown! I would have been like, I would have gone crazy.
Oh man, that would have been great. That really
anyway,
would.
I can't remember what other matches, man.
I'm trying to think
blanking.
what else happened at the moment.
I know. I can't. I'm excited to see the Orange Cassidy versus Jack Evans hair versus hair because
hair
it's
match,
obvious that Jack Evans is going to lose his hair.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks, but it's going to be cool because if he's going to get a new look, then he needs a new attitude. And if he's going to get it like any wrestler should, if you're going to get a new look, you're going to need a new attitude or new something.
Yeah.
Because of your new look.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion. Like if you're if you cut your hair like Bobby Roode, when he cut his hair, he had a new attitude and a new look.
Mm-hmm.
And with his new look, worked out perfect. Who else? The Rock, whenever he changed up his, like when he had that Hollywood style, that Hollywood haircut. Questionable hair, that's all right. It came with a whole new attitude, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same with the Rocky Maivia. New hair, new everything. Came with a new band. So I believe Jack Evans should become, some like he's got to have a new something.
Right.
What else happened? Dude, I know my mind sucks at remembering things whenever I watched the entire show, but yet I can't remember.
Right. I literally just watched the whole damn show this morning. And I forgot it. I forgot everything, almost everything that happened.
Let me think. Ty Conti and or Ty J.
There we go.
That's what they. When I first heard Ty J, or whatever their entrance video and their music is like Ty J. I'm like, what? And I just kind of Ty J. I get it. But man, did you see Brody Lee Jr. Man? He I know he loves Ty Conti, but man, that was a long ass hug and a long that was over welcomed.
Yeah.
that was over the top. He should have just he hugged and then bam. But man, that whole thing just drug out. He's just holding on to her
Right.
I don't know if I mean, granted, at his age, I was a pretty naughty thinker. So I mean, I don't know if he's a naughty thinker or not. I hope.
From what I understand, he does have a crush on her. So there's that.
Okay.
And two, who knows? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe.
I mean, he's got I will also say this. For it being a tribute to Brody Lee, it didn't really feel like a tribute.
Yeah, it really didn't. It was
just the one match.
Yeah.
Just the Dark Order match was the only real tribute thing.
Which I feel like it might be the best way for that, because are we gonna do one like that, like a Brody show every year or something?
I would say yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would. I mean, if they're gonna be, whether it's on Brody's birthday or his death date, I don't want to because those are always tough. But
yeah,
something. I would think I would be all for it. If you're gonna say this is a tribute to Brody Lee, then you're gonna have to make it a tribute, not just
right.
This is a tribute to Brody Lee, and then where's the tribute? Oh, the Dark Order versus the Hardy HFO. Okay, that's the tribute. No, I need.
I saw Miro do the little thing there.
Oh yeah, he did too. But I mean, I get it. The small, subtle hints of the wrestlers doing certain things, but really, I would think that they need to do something that show some of his matches. Show some of here were some of talk about it. I mean, as much as it would hurt, talk about it. Have some of the wrestlers oh man, Brody Lee, CM Punk was talking about Brody Lee a little bit and on the commentary and blah blah blah, but I don't know. If you're gonna call it a tribute show, at least tribute the guy more than just that's the trivia show, and then kind of really not mention too much about it,
Right.
and then let the wrestlers kind of, certain wrestlers do, oh, you know, the bear claw and or the little yas or whatever. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Anywho, yeah, I think that was really it, though. I mean,
That's about
nothing.
it. As far
Not
as
that it wasn't exciting. I mean, it was a good show. It's just
Yeah.
and I'm just bad at remembering things.
Yeah, it was, like you said, it was a great show, but just just trying to remember it all at once, just kind of
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, especially for me since I saw it live last night versus, you know, if I would have saw it more like today, then I probably would have been able to talk more like, oh, I would have probably
so
then
sorry.
you yawned. It's all your fault. And if you're yawning in the if you're yawning out there, audience, we're
It's
sorry.
my fault.
it's
I
fault.
did it.
You did it.
What you gonna do?
Yawn right back.
All right. We're gonna be a yawn party.
Yeah, just triggered the yawn. It's funny how some people can get triggered by that. You could be like, and all of a sudden somebody is just like, like, damn it, you made me yawn. Like, I don't get triggered by that sort of thing. I only get triggered if I'm like actually
need to yawn.
yeah. But if I'm just like, and then all of a sudden it's like, nah, I'm cool. You yawned. I didn't need to.
Good.
But anywho, I guess that would kind of be all. I'm gonna when I get off here. I know you said you were gonna eat earlier.
Yeah,
so when you get off here, you're about to go get some food.
Yeah.
I'm about to go fishing. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm all about fishing right now. Like I've been about fishing for a while. Like ever since moving out where I live, I've been all about fishing because the little pond right there, I've been catching fish, man. Like a couple of days ago, oh, sorry, hold on. Damn. Okay, something popped up on my computer that told me to do something, and I was like, no, don't restart now, restart later. Which, no big deal, I can do that as soon as we're done. But, like, there'll be times when I'm going out fishing and I'm just catching, and then there'll be times where I'm just sitting there and I'll catch like one or two fish, and I'm just like, damn, man. But I mean, I still caught fish, but I'm like, I know these big fish are out here. I caught them every single time. Like, what is the deal? And I'm just casting and, huh?
Maybe they're used to the hook.
No, I don't think so. Like, I mean, because there's been a lot of people that fish right there, not just me. But I don't know what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go eat because I know you're hungry and you got to eat because you got to stay healthy and you gotta, work on yourself to make sure you don't get no more seizures, man. You gotta work.
Yeah.
Keep yourself healthy, man. I can't say the same. I can't say that I'm keeping myself healthy because I'm not. But I mean,
well, you're more healthy than I am.
I got cookies, so it's not. And it's not that I'm healthier than you. I'm probably less healthier than you. You probably eat you eat what 2 or 3 meals a day at least.
Yeah, just about.
I only eat like one. And I'll snack on stuff. Like I'll eat like small little things like crackers or chips.
Yeah.
But I don't eat. I eat just dinner. Like that's the only main food that I eat.
Right.
But anywho.
Anyway, I'll let you get to fishing, and
I'm gonna let you get to eating.
All right, and I want to thank everyone that's in the chat and everyone that came through. The Wild Wolf, Fire Ice Leaf,
Thank you.
Altered Nexus, and now Corey. I love you to death.
Thank you.
Thank you all, and we will see y'all sometime next week.
We will see you next time.